Good morning, everybody. It has been a wet start to our Wednesday, and that has caused quite the morning on our roads. A number of crashes that we've been tracking, and we are seeing the rain a little bit more spotty at this point, but still going to be seeing some showers and storms track their way through. So we're going to first alert you to the most likely time frames that we see rain, not just for today, but over the next several days, as we'll be seeing some more of these rounds of showers and storms in and out of the area as our week carries on. So let's give you a look at where things stand. This is one area where we do have an active crash that's in place with lane restrictions on I-80 eastbound, right around 84th. So you need to stay right if you're heading through this area. One of just a number of crashes that we have had with those wet roads being in place. So I just wanted to first alert you to that being something that we are seeing out there. Elsewhere in the metro, I could show you a different spot. This is what it's looking like at 90th and Dodge, and you can see that the roads are wet here as well. We're still seeing some occasional showers work their way through. We are at 67 degrees with our temperature. We've been held down with some of that rain that's continued to work its way through. Still plenty muggy. You can see mid 60s for what we have for that dew point, and that's an indication of pretty muggy air that is in place at this time. We go through the rest of the day. It's going to be a struggle to warm with some of those showers and storms continuing to go through the area. We'll end up into the mid to upper 70s for our highs. So a lot cooler than what we've been seeing. Just still going to have that muggy feel and still some occasional showers and storms that will be with us. This is what it looks like in the metro. You can see the I-80, 680 interchange where we're still seeing some of that rain coming down. That's sweeping into downtown. So we've been filling this in over the last 30 minutes or so, and when we zoom out, you'll see that there's still some other areas with rain, a few thunderstorms around the Red Oak area, and nothing that's close to being severe, but still plenty of activity on the radar. And we'll have some of these in and out through the rest of the day. Let me show you how this plays out. So as we continue into the middle of the day, you can see that we continue to see some of these showers and storms around. We'll likely thin out the coverage as we get into the afternoon, but still have a few of these that work their way through from time to time. And as we get into the evening, just a couple that remain at that point. So the sooner in the day we are, the more we'll see some of that rain, and then the later we get, the more that dries out some, but still can't completely shake that. And even as we go into the night tonight, we may still have a couple of these showers around. We're trending toward being drier in the morning for Thursday, but then as we get later in the day, we start to see some more of these showers and storms work their way through. Again, not expecting anything all that strong, but some quick downpours, maybe a rumble or two of thunder are possible with some of these as well. And even as we make our way into our Friday, we're still talking about the chance for some showers and storms. That is starting to trend back toward being an evening issue. So something worth watching for Friday night fever games, that we may have some showers and storms around at that point. When you add all those 3 days together, we're talking about the total's likely a little bit higher on the east side of the metro and the south side of the metro, where we could be an inch, maybe a little bit more. Where this works out well is over the last day or so, we've seen the highest totals to the north and west of the metro. So that kind of evenly distributes that rain. We could still, we could definitely use some rain through the area. So this is good news that we see. That's just hopefully we can try to avoid having that around for the commutes. It's really wreaked havoc on travel this morning. Temperature-wise, we go through the next few days, and you're going to notice that we have nothing close to the temps that we had been seeing over the last few days, where we had been in the low 90s. We're into the 70s for our highs today, and we're pretty close to 80 degrees just about every single day. Average high for today is 79, so that is pretty par for the course. And we'll be just kind of sitting right above average as we head our way into the weekend. We'll keep a bit of a muggy feel around as well, with maybe a bit of a dip by the middle of next week. But if you're starting to think about your weekend plans, again, Friday's rain chance, which has kind of been timing-wise wobbling back and forth on different areas of the day, does at this point look like an evening problem. And then as we get into Saturday, that's an afternoon into evening problem. The system that gives us that chance has been trending a little further to the north, so that's a trend to watch. That could continue to lift away from us and try to dry us out for Saturday. That would also warm us up if that scenario continues to play out. But the Husker game certainly going to be worth watching with some of those spotty storms potentially around. And then Sunday may still have a spotty storm early in the day. Let me show you a little bit more detail on that Husker forecast. That's a big game. They're hosting Michigan, who is ranked. Big Ten game, so big implications there. And kickoff temperature right around 75. We're trending a little warmer with our temperature here. 80 is where it looks like we are for our high. That'd be close to halftime. May have a decent south breeze in place too, with some gusts up around 20 to 25 miles per hour. But again, watching for maybe a stray storm or two, and there is the possibility that there'd be enough around that we would have to watch for potential lightning delays. Wouldn't rain out the game or cause any kind of cancellation, but a quick delay, not out of the realm of possibility on Saturday's game. We'll be watching that closely. We'll keep you posted as we get closer. As far as what we see as we head through the next 10 days, you're going to notice just about every single day has a rain chance at some point. Sunday's early in the day. Saturday, we're kind of seeing those chances bounce around a little bit. But with that chance that maybe we have some showers early in the day and watch that stray storm possibility as well. Monday is late in the day where we have that chance. Tuesday, early in the day. And what you're seeing for next week, we have a cutoff low that will be somewhere in the Midwest. And that could be close enough to us that it wraps those chances over us as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's why you're seeing those low-level chances. If that system starts to move out sooner, those chances will disappear. But just about every day stays right near 80 degrees for a high. Lows that are pretty close to 60 degrees. Not a whole lot of change there. Our most widespread showers and storms are today. And then we'll be watching how things transpire tomorrow into the afternoon, evening for some scattered showers and storms. Nothing, again, that looks severe, but downpours would certainly be worth watching if you have plans to try to get outdoors. And, of course, we'll keep you posted on the latest with that and the forecast as we head into the weekend, with a lot going on the weekend as well, including that Husker game. So I think that'll wrap up the stream. Make sure you join us for First Alert 6 here at the top of the hour. Rusty will have all the latest on what he's seeing with how things play out. Make sure you tune in for that. And I hope you have a great day. Hopefully you stay dry as you're out and about. Use caution for hitting those roads. It's been quite a task trying to get where you need to go with the amount of issues that we've had this morning. Be careful.